Let's go book shopping on the island of Ischia. The first shop I found was, I believe, Imaginaria. This is one of 3 bookshops that I found, so definitely watch the whole thing to see how they all compare, but something about Italian covers is they are gorgeous. Look at all of these. I loved all the journals they had, and even though most books were in Italian, I did find a couple of covers that I recognized. Ali Hazelwood, as well as Stephen King, and then I found the section that was definitely meant for me. I also could not get over this edition of Wild Eyes. Why don't we have fun editions like this? All of the Italian versions have these beautiful edges. I wanted to get it so badly. I also found the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, as well as the Hunger Games books, and even Mel Robbins' The Let Them Theory. I loved this bookshop so much. It was cute and quaint, but the second bookshop I found really blew me away. As you can tell, I was very excited to come across this shop. I could tell it was going to be a good one. And they had so many books in both English and translated, and I recognized so many covers, including the entire Chestnut Spring series. They even had Heartless, my favorite, which in Rome, I said if they had this edition, I would get it. So of course I had to buy it. I was so excited. Yeah, you're coming home with me for sure. They also had these beautiful classics with like embroidered covers. I wanted to get my mom one so badly. Again, they were all in Italian. I saw Megan Quinn's newest book. Whatever the cover is next to Ready or Not, I thought looked so cute. I also found this edition of It Ends With Us, which honestly, how come our covers aren't as fun as the Italian ones? One thing about the books here is they will have fun sprayed edges. I mean, look at Lucy Undying, 2 twisted crowns, and the spell shop. You're joking. Like, you're joking. That looks beautiful. The Book of Azrael, or I haven't read this one, so I don't know if I said that correctly, but the edges. Also, Frida McFadden hardcovers. We don't have those either. I saw the new Lucy Score book, as well as Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and she was thick. I also saw tarot cards, which looked so fun. I really wanted to get an Italian deck. Like, this floral one would have been beautiful. Also, You're Not Ready. Look at this. The Edges of Babel. Next time I'm bringing an empty luggage just for books. My boyfriend handed me some cash so I could buy my book. Isn't he the best? Like, that's literally my love language. I also saw this beautiful cover of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue that I wanted. I got my book. I was too shy to ask for a bag in Italian, so I was walking around like this, but then I came across a used bookshop. There were so many bookstores around us. I stopped in this one quick. Now, if we had a shop like this back in the States, I could have spent hours in here, but because I knew that the majority of these books would be in Italian and it would be harder for me to dig through, I didn't spend a lot of time in here, but they also had a lot of books out front as well, which I appreciated. Then at dinner, we met the sweetest little girl. Oh my God, she was so polite, so sweet. She was talking to us and meowing at Ashton for his sandwich the entire time. We felt so bad, but she was so cute. We toured the castle, which I highly recommend if you're ever on the island, had the most fantabulous dinner against the ocean, ended our last night with a glass of wine. And before we knew it, we were back on the train and off to the next city of this trip, Florence. Florence is home to some of the coolest bookstores, so definitely follow and stay tuned because we are going to a bunch of them. Thanks for